Hi, I'm Doron Weisbarth with Weisbarth Associates. Welcome to my September 2025 market update. If months had personalities, August would definitely be the sleepy teenager. Plenty of daylight, lots of listings, perfect weather for house hunting, and yet it just wants to hit snooze, roll over, and pretend it doesn't hear the alarm. And this August, yep, it lived up to that stereotype. So, why should August have been livelier? Well, rates dipped early in the month. That usually nudges buyers off the fence. And inventory stayed high. King County has been carrying the strongest selection of homes since 2019. More choices should equal more tours and more offers. And yet, buyers mostly slept in. Now, activity wasn't bad. It was consistent with a typical August. But given the dip in rates and all the extra inventory, you might have expected a bigger pop. Instead, we got a slow trickle of pending sales, while many buyers chose vacations over viewings. Who can blame them? As I've said before, a confused mind will do nothing, and in this case, the combination of late summer distractions and wait-and-see vibes meant the pace stayed slower than the fundamentals suggested. Prices, however, held pretty steady. I highlighted the July and August data points for each of the last 4 years on the chart so you can compare for yourself. Spoiler alert, this August definitely hit snooze. By the way, if you want to check out the data and read the full report at your own pace, you'll find it in my September newsletter, available online and for download for free at weisbarth.com/newsletter. That's weisbarth.com/newsletter. So, why does this matter for this coming fall market? Well, historically, we often got a bump in market activity in October and November before things tapered into the holidays. Now, this year, we might get an extra sturdy one. Why? Because rates are projected to drift lower, possibly even dipping below the 6% psychological barrier. That's usually when the media headlines wake everybody up and buyers re-engage. And with a big bench of active listings carried over from summer, the stage is set for a stronger than usual fall bump in activity. So what should you do now? Well, if you're considering selling, this is the time to get your home ready. Best case, you catch the fall surge. Worst case, you're perfectly positioned for Q1 of 2026. Historically, the first quarter of each year is always the best time for sellers because of high demand from the large number of new buyers and the low supply, meaning low competition, as most sellers wait for the spring to put their homes on the market. So either way, you win. And remember, preparation, timing, and execution are everything. That's where my team and I come in. We don't just throw your home on the market and cross our fingers. We build a strategy that's tailored to your home and your goals. And here's the part I love reminding you about. When you work with us, you're not just making smart real estate decisions, you're also helping support Akin, an amazing nonprofit that helps kids and families in need thrive. So your move isn't just good for you, it's good for the community. So if you or someone you know are thinking about making a move, let's connect. You can text, email, or use the contact information in the newsletter, but the best way, just call me directly at 206-779-9808. That's 206-779-9808. It's my personal number, and I'd love to hear from you, truly. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more updates. And be sure to check out the full September newsletter at weisbarth.com/newsletter. I'm Doron Weisbarth with Weisbarth Associates. Enjoy this beautiful fall weather, and I'll see you next month.